a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar. It is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
From the gun, Jackson. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because he had a bad outing, like his QB did last week, with no touchdowns, a couple of receptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
First down. First and 10.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Hurts. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Gain of 6. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And our first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
That's good for a Browns.
It's Hurts once again. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurts yet again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Hurts now from the gun.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hurts now on third and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. Calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. A give. This is Johnson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
2nd and 7.
Hurts the throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got flagged down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Throwing here, Hurts. Out to his wide out at the screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Jenkins on the drop down. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Hurts. On the left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. It's his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts throwing again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And again, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
42-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the pistol, Hurts. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's get to that wide complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Now Jackson off the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. First down. Here's Lamar. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Jackson yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Going with a screen to Johnson. He dodged the tackle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it, so make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Leads to second and
Out of
goal.
the gun, here's Jackson. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
And again, it's Jackson. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Such a promising drive and just a couple snaps ago, but now back-to-back sacks, drop backwards, and this field goal is, well, it's not a gimme anymore. Gotta hope you can knock it through and salvage some points out of a series that went so wrong.
Makes the score.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. Just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And this is Jordan Love. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Cowboys. And it's Kyron Williams. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
To Sampson here up the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Sean Judkins, incomplete. It's now third down and long.
Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Into Johnson to start this drive. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Now it's Lamar.
the 17.
Right back to Flowers they go. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jackson to throw it. Hits his running back. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Here we go with Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Here's Lamar. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Brings up third and
On third down, it's Hurts. Pass brought in by Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone on first. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Another game to Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Jackson on third and 1. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore down, Ravens.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12.
First down, here's Lamar. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Browns.
Jackson's going to throw again. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another.
Lamar throwing again. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. And again, it's Jackson. He's got it near the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Ravens 18.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Brings up third down and 3.
Hurts with it on third and short. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
We've set it down from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this is marked out all the way down to the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finding Johnson once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the slant, complete to Judy. And it's going to be brought down up at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. To throw. Setting up the screen. And this one does not go far. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a design run. Hurts. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Browns come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.